it's that time of year again. It is the Durban International Film Festival. It is the 38th installment, in fact. And where there is movies, there's M-NetMovies. We're on it, baby. Do you hear that, Durban? We're on it! Okay, so it's better than the movies, but I mean, we can all dream, right?
A microphone, a red carpet, a little obsession, and Lalla Hirayama. It's time to get closer to the stars with M-NetMovies and LallaLand.
It is the official red carpet opening of Durban International Film Festival, and in just a few moments, anybody who is anybody in the film industry is going to be right here. Now, who better to host this evening than M-NetMovies? Because, guys, we're a little obsessed. Let's go. Welcome to the 38th annual DIFF. Tell us though, what are you most excited about this year's edition?
Do you know what? Each year it gets better and better, so I think there's always something new to expect, to experience. For me, the film festival is a very sentimental initiative, and with it growing from year to year, it's always wonderful to see the ability it has to showcase the cross-section of talent that we have in our country, not only from a South African point of view, but it becomes a platform from a global point of view as well.
David, it's a pleasure. Last year we didn't get to chat, but this year it's a different story. Tell us why DIFF is so important to Africa and to our industry.
DIFF is important because it's not just another festival. It's a festival that is a home to the continent in terms of the type of content that we have here. You go elsewhere when you are bringing a South African or African film, they create a space for you.
What is the biggest thing that you're excited about for this year?
Oh wow, I'm excited about everything. The women-led films, that's like the biggest thing for me. I think the involvement of women in the industry is very key, very important. I'm very passionate about that. So I think that's like the highlight of the festival for me.
What do you think the state is of the film industry in Africa?
I think it's very positive. There's amazing voices coming up. There's truly independent, adventurous storytelling that's coming up to the surface, and it's exciting and it's vibrant. And yes, everybody thinks it's very difficult, but there's people with dreams and they won't be stopped.
Dr. Mashope,
yes.
It is a privilege.
Oh.
I want to know also, what is your take on our industry at the moment? I mean, what is the state of the film industry in Africa as a whole?
I'm seeing more and more films that are born in South Africa, in the African continent, telling powerful stories. But also, one of the things that excites me, I was saying to but welcome some earlier on, I'm so glad people are telling stories in their mother tongues.
Yes.
One more thing for me not to complain about.
Mr. Mokwena, it's so nice to bump into you here at DIFF. I mean, I should have expected it. You're all things film, man. Tell us, what are you feeling right now? What are your opinions on DIFF, and how important is DIFF to South Africa?
Yeah, good to see you.
Thank you.
Check.
Okay.
All right,
yes,
moving right along. The next one, to answer your question, I'm very excited because one, this is my very first DIFF ever. All right? I've always been on a movie set or a drama series set or on a job at this time of the year, and this year I made sure that I opened this gap.
Tell us why DIFF is so important to our industry and film festivals in general.
You're not going to see it at Kiniko, you're not going to see it at New Metro, and festivals have a way of bringing people together from around the globe. And DIFF, being one of the longest running film festivals within Africa, plays a really significant role in being the hub of African content.
Next time on LallaLand.
Where did it all start? Well, it really started as, creating something that was very contained, but kind of addressed who we are as people.
Visit M-Net.tv and see what else Lalla has been up to, and a whole lot more to keep you a little obsessed.